The face of the NBA. A tale that's old as time itself. For each generation, for each era, there's always that one. The one that's different than the rest. Such a strong, undeniable force. To put in simpler terms, is straight up unfuckwittable. The type of person I'm talking about right now, when they're on the court, when they're playing, there's never a single time you doubt that they're the best. Frankly, it's not close. They find a way to get it done every time. And I'm not just talking about a really good player. I'm not even talking about a really great player. When I say the face of the NBA, bro, I'm talking about the one. These guys are number one for years. They could lose, fuck around and retire. But when they're back on that court, you know what it is. Their impact on the game is literally legendary. Like it was Wilt and Bill Russell, then it was Kareem. And you know, we get to Magic, you can slide Bird in there. Then of course, we got Jordan, then Kobe, then LeBron. The impact these guys specifically had on the game, the NBA was literally in their chokehold. There's other great guys, you know, all-time players that maybe even are better than some of the names I said, but they don't have that same impact. They're not the face. It's just different. And if you don't understand, I don't know how else to explain it, bro. We're already a minute in. Things about to start picking up, so fasten your seatbelt. Actually, you can wait to fasten your seatbelt. I forgot. Last vid, I asked for a joke that's so unfunny that it's actually funny. Honestly, there's a few, so we're gonna say the few. Nobody asked, D's nuts, Cody Zeller, and then probably this guy's life. I agree. These things are so unfunny that they're actually funny. Keep up the good work, man. Also, obviously, I'm more likely to see the comments towards the top, so turn on post noties and get here quick. Next question down below, you bitch ass nigga. So why am I going on rambling about the face of the NBA? Well, as you guys know, LeBron's career is starting to come to an end. I'm pretty sure the only player older than him is like Udonis Haslem. And actually, didn't he just retire? Bro, is LeBron the oldest nigga in the NBA? Wow. LeBron is actually the oldest player in the league, averaging 25, 10, and 7 in the playoffs. But yeah, the last face of the NBA I had said earlier was LeBron. And I'm just thinking, bro, who is it gonna go to next? The only reason LeBron could still be considered the face of the league is because he's LeBron. With everything he's done and how long he's been so good, he gets that luxury of always being considered as the face of the league while he's here. But that leads me to ask, who is next? And I honestly, I don't have a clear answer for you. Now, you know, LeBron's not out the league yet. We still got time. The NBA is probably the most talented it's ever been. You're starting to see all-timers like Jokic. Curry's still going to be there, even though, you know, I think he got shadowed by LeBron. And the best prospect of all time in any sport was just drafted this year. So shit, man, you never know. But I honestly think that hurts the idea of there being a face of the league. The NBA is so good, bro. It's hard to imagine one player dominating it. At least the way, you know, LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe were. Year after year after year, they are seen as the best players in the league, regardless of what happened. And the things that were happening were chips, were greatness. Off the court, the culture impact they had, how they influenced the game, had everybody wanted to be them. Not only were they the best players, but bro, it was an energy. And nobody giving off that energy right now, in my opinion. And I know it's early to say, but I don't know, bro. Since 2020, the best player in the NBA has changed every year. It was LeBron, and then in 2021, it was like between Giannis and KD. I thought it was Giannis. In 2022, it was Curry. And now in 2023, it's Jokic. Like I said, bro, the NBA is so talented, I could see it just being like this for now on. Just constantly flip-flopping and changing. At least for the next few years. It's no discussion, no type of argument that we are in the new NBA. We have new stars. Players are coming in and players are getting washed out. The new era is here, and maybe this is just what basketball is now. I just think it's going to be very hard for a player to have that level of impact again. Now, don't get my words twisted, though. I'm not saying a player will never be that good at basketball ever again. I do think it's possible that we see another like top 5, top 6-ish player. I don't know who the hell is gonna be. I don't know when it's gonna happen. But with evolution, I mean, of course it's gonna happen. It's an endless cycle, bro. Don't be that one old head, dude. If somebody is hooping their ass off, bro, tip your hat to them. We can't clown the grandpas for being on their knees for Jordan, where they are absolutely unaccepting of the idea of anybody coming close to him. And then do the same thing for Bron, except instead of being on your knees, you got your back arched for the nigga. But yeah, I just think the NBA is extremely talented right now, and it's only gonna get better. Multiple players fighting for that face of the NBA spot, and they're all gonna have great cases. I mean, bro, just look at the MVP race every year now. It's straight Jokic, Giannis, and Embiid, and they're all equally deserving of it. Well, It's a regular season reward, bro. Chill. Now, the other thing about being the face of the NBA, it's more than just being good. It's more than just being great. It's more than just being the best player in the NBA. Yeah, I said it. Being the best player in the league does not make you the face. Definitely adds on to your argument. Usually, it's a key factor. But there's more to it, my nigga. As I said earlier, you have to have a cultural impact. Y'all gotta realize, those players I said earlier, Magic, Kareem, Jordan, Bron, Kobe, blah, 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 they all each have a full generation of meat riders. Their popularity, their shoes, they are clearly the most talked about player in the NBA. Just loved out the wazoo. Fans can't get enough of them. And not even just fans. Most of these NBA guys, bro, their favorite player is one of these faces. The person they looked up to most, modeled their game after. They're heroes. It is almost for certain you are only gonna hear the names Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan. Now you'll get your little Paul Georges in there randomly. But wait, come on, y'all know what it is. For this reason most, I would say it's hard to believe that there's gonna be another guy. To be beloved and followed to that extent, bro, that's really, really hard to do. Like, the only young player I see that gets meat road to that degree would probably be Ja Morant. And honestly, if he had his shit together and was like an undisputed, at the least top 3-ish to 5-ish player, he could actually be in the conversation, I ain't gonna lie. But he doesn't have his shit together, and I don't know if he could be that good. I don't know, I'm just speculating. He's exciting enough, he's in like the right demographic. Even the old heads like Ja Morant. But like I said, his shit just not together. And in a media age like this, you can't be fucking up. Which leads me to my next point, bro, the media. We are in 2023. The media was nothing like how it was when the old faces were playing. You could see the shift start happening with Bron. With the new social media age, narratives are so much stronger. Because literally, it's the internet. Nothing goes away. I was talking about this with my friends, and one of them said, back in the day, NBA fans would just watch basketball and then go home. That was it. Or just turn off their TV. You're not whipping out your smartphone to 1010 highlights. All this media coverage. You literally just watched basketball and then went to sleep. If somebody up, Nick probably talked about it for like 3 days. If you mess up nowadays, bro, you're not living it down in just 3 days. I still see daily memes of J.R. Smith forgetting the score from 5 years ago. Failures are not easily forgotten. In this new age, they're weighed almost as much as success. And I'm not necessarily complaining. I grew up in the social media age, so this is all I've ever known. I'm just saying what it is. The faces of the NBA are usually looked at as gods who can't really do any wrong. And that's not to say nobody recognizes these guys as failures, but it's definitely not as prominent as right now and how it's going to be in the future. Failing is a way bigger deal than what it once was. And because of how the media is now, it's also affecting fan culture. NBA fans right now are nothing like how they used to be. It gets toxic out here. Twitter will not allow you to forget about your favorite player's mistakes. The NBA is just viewed differently from a fan's perspective. Like, this isn't talked about a lot, but social media has definitely changed the way fans look at the game. You have so much more like variety. Before, you were only seeing what you were given. So, like in the 90s when they're just talking about Jordan on the radio, on TV, everybody is on that train because that's all they're seeing. But nowadays, you can follow whoever the hell you want. Obviously, there's still going to be popular players, some more popular than others. But just seeing one nigga all day, bro, that's not happening anymore. There's a lot more hating ass niggas than before. You can't go in an NBA comment section without seeing a list of LeBum's failures. It's like you have a better chance of having a different opinion than back in the day. This is just how things are now. And honestly, it's just the start of a new generation. It's not going to be nothing like how it was before. I told y'all, bro, the new NBA is here. But understand something. Me making this video is not me complaining about this. Everything I'm saying, I swear to God, I truly believe. I'm not going to say I think it's impossible for there to be like another face to the league. I just think it's unlikely at this point in time. But like I just said, I'm not complaining about this. In fact, I am very excited for this new way of NBA. I grew up in the generation of basketball where you knew who was going to the NBA Finals every single year. LeBron, KD, or Curry is gonna be in that damn finals. The offseason didn't matter. What other teams were doing didn't matter. How good other players were did not matter. LeBron, KD, and Curry were gonna be in them finals. Kobe went to the finals 7 out of the 10 years of the 2000s. Jordan got 2 3-peats. You knew who was gonna be there. Bro, we got too used to that. I'm sorry, that's not normal. Dare I say, that's not even fun. But since the 2020s, bro, you really don't know who's ever gonna win a ring that year. And I love it. I love how competitive the NBA is. We had a 7th and 8th seed in the conference finals. The Bucks got their first ring in 50 years 2 years ago. The Nuggets got their first ring ever a month ago. And the journey to the rings are uncertain and fun. And the super team's not working. Bro, I have been praying for an NBA like this. So what if there's not a face of the NBA? Or maybe there is and it's just gonna work in a different way, not like before. But regardless, this isn't something to complain about, bro. Evolution is interesting, bro, and I'm here for it. We have legitimate 7-foot demigods. that you thought you'd only see in 2K. With social media, you get to have whatever opinion you want and see whatever you want. This is gonna be fun. You know what else would be very fun, bro? If you gave me a like. But like, actually, if you really made it this far, please, you know what I'm saying? Just slide me one. And hear me rip this fucking beat. Exit the screen and then thumbs up this video while I be ripping this motherfucking beat. Don't run up on me, I got 223s like I'm leaving the Miami Heat. And I carry my team, 25K, damn, I'm building my dream. Look in the mirror like, damn, you a fiend. She text my phone and said, damn, you so mean. I get where she coming from, left on scene. You hear that L, that's me. I don't need hooks, no Kareem. I put a bitch on her knees. At the same time, put a bitch on the T.